Look at the pick up of the bud, and then he takes about 5 on and gets through. Mills, high ball forward, Reid again in good shape. Heaney ground level, Papley steps on through. Swans have got another one.
Plays on, not 15. Papley, all part of the grand plan from Sinclair. Gets into the front. Dawson attacked it. Gave it to Rock. He bursts his way inside 50. Opens it up to Franklin instead. Lance is down there. Jones, Lance. Papley, that'll rip you higher.
Sam Reid sends it deep. Good contest from Heaney. Little nervous moment. Picked up off the ground. Papley kicks the goal the Swans need.
Lloyd, like it in his hands, but he won't find Papley on the chest. Turns Reid inside out. Papley takes a bounce, pulls it back. Oh, what a big goal from Papley.
They're just not working from contest to contest like they were in the first quarter.
Oh, that's been socket out of the air. Papley. They came hard in the second term, got right back in the game, got in front. But they don't want to wait until three-quarter time to turn things around. Leicester leads with a fist. Hayward for Papley. The path is there. It's coming. It's coming. What a goal. He's the go-to man. Here again, the tap. No, Cluggage. He was bursting through. Hewitt got the Sharon, though. That's all that mattered. High ball, big fist. Well done, Blakey. Into the spaces. Here's the dangerous Papley again. Young Answorth in his second game. He's got 2 against him. He's done pretty well to split it. Papley got clear eventually. Streaking forward, and Tommy is doing it again. The Tommy gun. Now, Heaney. Papley, this will test him. Oh, good mark. Let's see what Papley's got. We know he can kick the ball, and he's kicked it a long way. They're not done yet.
Back it goes to Hayward, rather than Thurlow, gets it back from Hayward, and then Thurlow off a step. Lovely kick to Papley.
Below his knees, that was a terrific handball.
So Papley gets the goal, and the Swans get back in front.
Play on called, Parker. Papley, good ball. Inside 50, Papley has a ping from long range, and it bounces through. Clark, Sinclair, high floating ball. Tarrant was going to mark the footy and then was spoiled by his own man. Papley kept it in and kicked a brilliant goal. What about that?
One of the great pests ever to play the game. Scotty Thompson, the Kangaroos love him. He's their most experienced player now. Beautiful pick up. Papley, this will bounce the right way, I think. Papley's got 3.
Jeez. Florence steps in through and then long and high. Scotty Thompson at the back, Marley Williams, and that's over to be thrown in. Deliberate.
Oh, wow.
That is a big call. Marley Williams, I thought he was pushed as this happened. In fact, I still think that.
Complete accident.
Anyway, that has gone through, and that's a dagger for the Kangaroos.
It's just great to watch. I'd lost a bit of faith in Ruckman, but he's certainly made me think again about that, the way he's using the footy. Kennedy with a great kick, and Papley for Papley, which is a good effort, and he likes that off the boot. He kicked it solid, no deviation.
Smith with a tap, but it put it down the throat of Parker. He scrambled it forward. Here's an opportunity for Papley. And he's wobbled it through. Flashing through. Good signs for Menzel that time. Dawson into the pocket. So it's going to be a tough shot for Papley.
Tommy Papley was practicing these pre-game, Anthony. Was just like shelling peas. So he had a couple of players that were keen on a pass, but not interested.
And that is exactly why, as Papley hits the target and the Swans regain the lead. They work the handballs one after another, but not with any great conviction or progress. Interesting slip from Reid. Goes unwhistled. Heaney into Buddy Franklin again. Just stabs the ball with exquisite touch. We saw him kick a great goal from the boundary. This one straight through from 35. They may have some injuries, but the goals are still flowing. And there could be more to come. Sam Reid crossed it, got it down beautifully. Tom Papley. Another one to the Swans. Where's this been? Maybe this rotation thing is overrated, boys. They've done it without.
Well, look at this. I bet they run hard enough towards goal.
And here's Papley on the runway. Gets to 50 and a good look around. And who better?
Stop.
Well, he's had 8 shots. Oh, that's not going to the storyline.
4 goals 4 for Lance Franklin. 3 goals 2 for Tom Papley. He wants a 4th.
He's got a 4.
He's got 4 as well. Blakey still has the energy to collect it and just place it on the chest. He knows there is 5 goals in the offing for him here, Tom Papley. And he is already celebrating.
Oh, with a rub of the head.
Brian lowers the eyes and misses the target. Nice contest from Heaney coming in hard and then went and got it to to Jones. And Jones inside 50. 21 on the season for Tom Papley. He's a very good little player.
Yours.
Strikes it well. Strikes it really well. Good start, Swans. Rose with a big fist. Clark. Rampy got around nicely and a little ball's good. For his second.
Thanks, Jack.
And that's why he pointed.
Yes.
Straight through the middle.
Further afield, takes a bounce. Doesn't do that too often. And now Dawson steps around his man. That was clever. Against Homps, she goes long. What about the kick? He's kicked 23 this year, so he'll fancy his chances here, and that's the perfect strike. They've kicked the first 2 since half-time, the Swans. He's headed that way. Jones entering the equation as well. Papley tried to nudge his man out of the contest. Ellis gives it up to Jones. Papley will go for goal. He had Blakey going into the goal square. He didn't need him.
Now Francis has got the ball at ground level, which could have proved dangerous. Rowbottom and Langford both committed. Rowbottom held sway. Back to Aaliyah, and they come again at Reid, and Papley ever dangerous. So Tom Papley, it's flirting with that post, and it found a way inside.
That was the umpire lining up for goal number 27 this season. It's a big kick for the Swans. They bring it back to a 1-point ball game.
Good movement this time by the Swans. Blakey's quick. He'll tuck it under the arm. Running away. Blakey with plenty of pace. He'll set it up, and the Swans will get the goal through Papley.
Rock, 55 metres too far out to score. Here's Papley on the lead. This time he didn't turn the back. And Papley did exactly what he did the last time. There's the task. No problems. He's a goal kicker.
Jack able to work it forward towards Ronk and Hewitt, who combine nicely to go back to Jack, the veteran. First inside 50 for the game. Big chance brewing here for Papley at ground level. Normally a good finisher, and the Swans on the board early. Little flick looking for Reid, who applies a strong tackle on Phil Davis. They are up for the challenge today in the 18th Sydney Derby. Don't worry about that. Papley, yet another touch. Can he make it 2? From the boundary line, Tom Papley, if you don't mind.
Up the line they go. Parker in the air. Ronk out the back. They've got numbers over the top. Reid can share it with Jones. Had an option short, but he can go himself. He chips it over the top. Well played by Papley, who is ducking and darting around, and he'll kick one from the goal line. Boak, Kennedy, able to strip it. Kicks off the outside of the boot, and it's going to work, though. Papley has been an excellent goal kicker for the Swans this season. Back in it. Strikes it nicely.
Heaney, raking type kick down that line. Dawson, what a season he's had. Aaliyah. It just bounced beautifully for him. Lovely little give off. Papley going in, and yes. Oh, good start, Swans.
For a little bit of a nudge. Lever over the back with the spoil. Heaney right on the boundary line, sets up Rowbottom. He's kicked a couple. Good bounce here, and he can keep going all the way. He'll go over the top. Great selfless play as Papley's able to run in and kick his second.
In the ruck against Carlisle here. Trying to run onto it was Papley, and a free kick has been spotted. It's going the way of the Swans and their leading goal kicker in 2019. And he will end Buddy Franklin's reign as the leading goal kicker for the Swans for the past 5 years. He's already kicked 35 so far this year. Tom Papley in goal-kicking form. A beautiful strike and a confidence booster for the Swans. Not sure. Oh, Papley brilliantly read, and their leading goal kicker for the year comes up with another one, Tom Papley. Well played, 37 in 2019.